I would like to talk to you that are overstressed, burned out, feeling empty, having a lack of direction, and just feeling not worthy at all anymore or not knowing where to go. I want you to know that there is a solution. There is a way forward. There is a way for you to get out of this. And it is a very simple, easy way. But you have to be willing to make that commitment to yourself. You have to be willing to make the effort. And my question to you is, can you do that? Having been involved myself before I became a therapist in all aspects of the business world, whether that was being an oil broker in London, a trader for one of the biggest banks, putting several companies, billion-dollar companies on the Nasdaq, being involved in purchasing the largest space station, or the only space station in the world, the Mir space station, in 1999, I understand the pressures and I understand the difficulties that every businessman faces in his or her world. What you are feeling is totally normal. In today's world, we are being so pressurized in order to deliver. And in that game, the one thing that gets forgotten, and I use the word thing particularly, is you. The human value of you. To create a healthy work-life balance is damn difficult. But there are ways to achieve this. And we are very happy to help you in achieving that. In our retreat center in Bali or in our clinic in London, we actually see a lot of people that are in your situation. And we help them primarily by reconnecting them to themselves in order to establish a better and healthier life-work balance. If you are one of these people that feels that you cannot derive pleasure anymore out of the ordinary things in life, be that at work or in your family life or in your friend circle, and you wake up tired in the morning, you feel sluggish, you feel that you can't perform, you feel that you don't want to do things anymore at weekends apart from being in bed and sleep, and then even doing that you still feel totally exhausted, you feel lackluster, you have no drive, you have no ambition left in you anymore, you have no creativity. Think about it. Something is happening that needs help. One of the very common traits that we see in our practice in London and also at our retreat center in Bali is that when executives or middle-level managers or managers come to see us and stay with us, is they feel that whatever they do is not good enough. They feel that they cannot achieve their full potential. They feel that they are disconnected from themselves. They feel that they are devoid of any type of sustenance or nurturing that they need. And they are so empty that even if it was presented in front of them on a dish with a bow around it, they wouldn't know what to do with it. And that is the sadness, when you are so far disconnected from yourself that you don't even know what's good for you anymore. This is the most common trait that we see in people that come to see us. It's that emptiness, both on the inside and on the outside of their lives, no matter what their achievements are. And sometimes their achievements are amazing, but they can't even see that anymore. Of course, when these people come to visit us, or they come to see us, the biggest question is, what do I do? What can I do? What can you do for me? How can you help me? And it's actually already halfway there, because the moment that you have realized that you need help, you're actually on your way to recovery. Look, it is a very simple equation. We are all creatures of habits. The most intelligent part is that we should replace our bad habits by good habits. And there are many habits that are good for us. So it is a way of reteaching and relearning what we have been feeding ourselves with bad habits. And I think that a good work-life balance is somewhere where we can enjoy the things in life, where we can enjoy going to work, and where we can feel that we are ourselves again. And that happens through connecting through the self, the authentic self, that is. Not the internal critic of which voice that we hear like a bird chirping on our shoulder, chirping in our ear, telling us all the negative things and all the things that make us feel bad about ourselves. This voice is so strong that many times there is no room for any other voice to be heard anymore. And that is when people don't take pleasure anymore in the ordinary good things of life. They are so consumed by this voice that tells them they're not good enough, they should be doing better, and a variety of other things. And at that moment, there is simply no room anymore to accept anything good. And that's when people start being like a hamster in a treadmill. They just keep running, and one day they just collapse. So it is up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to do something for yourself once you have collapsed? Or do you want to do something for yourself when you know that you're at risk of doing that? So my question to you really is, what are you willing to do for yourself? Are you willing to take care of yourself? Are you willing to ask someone else to help you to take care of yourselves? Are you willing to be vulnerable for a moment in time, to let someone else help you to become a stronger person, to find a better balance in your life, to learn to construct a work-life balance that actually agrees with whom you are? That choice is yours, and yours alone, and no one can make that for you. So if you are up for that challenge, please contact us. We'll be very happy to help you. And I think what is also very important, that you should not forget, that this does not only affect you, it affects those around you. It affects your wife, your husband, your partner, your children. It affects everything around you. It really has devastating effects. It breaks marriages, breaks relationships, traumatizes children. You have no idea what is happening around you because you're so involved in your own world. But please bear in mind, as much as you suffer, your families and the people around you suffer too. Remember that.